What's up guys, JD43 here, welcome back to another video. Make sure you guys like the video and of course subscribe for more content. I also do have a Facebook and an Instagram, make sure you guys check those out as well. Now today we're going to be talking about the new Japanese operator weapons that are coming to this game. It's always fun to see what kind of new weapons we are going to see in this game, and there's a lot of them that are new, so let's get into it. And first off, really quickly, I just want to mention, in my speculation video I did a little bit ago, I actually got, I would say, a good 70 or to 80% of these weapons correct. Like I'm on the ball with this stuff, guys. So yeah, I was actually very correct with most of these guns. Once again, there are some here and there that I did not mention, but for the most part I got a good amount correct, so that's really cool as well. So let's get into it. Let's start out with Habana, which is the attacker operator, and yes, she does have the thermite, I guess, thermite grenade that you can punch holes into the reinforced walls. That is confirmed. And for her primary weapons, she has the Type 89 and this Supernova shotgun. So obviously, another interesting little fun fact here, we haven't got one shotgun for the attacker's side in any of the DLC, so this is the first attacking shotgun we're getting, so that's really cool as well. A little fun fact for you guys. And as for the secondaries, a little interesting here. Let's start out first, the P229, which is very similar to the P226. A lot of similarities are going to be drawn through both of those weapons. And a shocker, in my opinion, a very big shocker, is the PM9 SMG or micro pistol, whatever you want to call it, which is the second, and it's the second micro pistol in this game. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the same thing like the SMG-11. It just has an integrated foregrip, and it looks like a heavy barrel integrated as well. It's actually in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, for those of you who have never even seen this weapon before. It was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, if you remember that. But it's weird because this gun in that game as well was considered a submachine gun, so it's now in the micro pistol class as a secondary. And also, is this going to be the sniper pistol that we had with the SMG-11 as well? Because back when that first came out, that thing was literally a sniper pistol, and you could literally snipe people with that, especially with the one-shot headshots. Now, they did change the recoil with that just to make it a little more fair, but you could still pull off some nasty snipes with this gun. So hopefully it doesn't become too overpowered, but yeah, that's really interesting to see another a micro pistol in this game. So yeah. And as for Echo, or the defensive operator, he does in fact have the stun drone, a lot of people want to call it, in this game. So once again, hats off to the community for finding that out. That's really cool. But as for his primary, and I called it, everybody, I called it the MP5 SD4, and I just want to say I called it because a lot of people in the comments were like, oh, they're not going to make a variant for the MP5. That wouldn't be. Nope. Because you can't have a counter-terrorist game, okay? You can't have a realistic counter-terrorist role game without an MP5 ST. You just can't, so I'm glad to see they finally added it in this game. Hopefully it actually packs a punch, because the normal MP5 in this game is kind of weak, in my opinion. Obviously, the recoil is pretty fair, but it is definitely a little weaker than some of the other SMGs like the MP5K. But hopefully this weapon is cool. It does have an integrated suppressor, for those of you who don't know. It's basically just an MP5 with an integrated suppressor. So we're not going to see any barrel attachments of any kind for this weapon. So let's just hope that the gun is very good, so it doesn't end up being weak, because since obviously if it has an integrated suppressor, you can't really modify it a lot besides the optic and maybe a foregrip. But yeah, that's really cool that they have that. And as for the second primary weapon, Supernova, of course. And once again, for the secondary your secondary weapons, your pistols. You have the EPM9 and the P229 as well. So those are basically all the weapons we're going to be seeing in this game, and I'm really excited to see some of these in action. Hopefully the MP5 SD once again is really good, and we definitely see a good roll with that one. But as for actual gadgets, they're probably going to be they haven't really said anything much about it, but I'm assuming, especially for Echo, he's going to have probably the impact grenade, just because they kind of want to push that over the nitro cell. And as for Habana, probably grenades, I'm assuming. I doubt she'll get a breaching charge, just because technically this is some sort of breach. Like for Buck, for instance, he doesn't have a breaching charge because he has a skeleton key. So since obviously she has a, I guess, counter to the reinforced walls, she can now, she probably won't have breaching charges. She'll probably have like stun grenades or something like that. But yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment what you think down below about these weapon loadouts. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.